lost their lives trying to reveal the secret. The secret has been hidden from the world for far too long. But now,
in order to become successful, a lot of times you have to find your zone that's comfortable for you.
When you come to that crossroad and you get to a certain age where you have that epiphany where what the hell am I going to do with the rest of my life, and you don't even have a plan yet, that's when it's time to start writing your shit down.
Sometimes, life decisions and life choices steer you another path, but, mistakes are given, being a human. We don't have to be perfect.
One day the world's going to have to come around and recognize that, yeah, this is different, but there's nothing like this out here.
You have to let your imagination run wild when it comes to your career, period.
Most people only plan for what they think they can get. The universe doesn't like that. The universe wants you to go for what you think is impossible.
Dr. King said your character is built not during times of comfort and convenience, but during times of conflict and controversy.
When you see an obstacle, don't let it deter you. You either can go over it, around it, or through it, depending on your own strength.
I've been through a lot of stuff in life, but never once have I felt like this is the end of my path.
You have to put up your own money. That's independence. If someone else is putting up the money, that's dependence.
If you don't see yourself coming out as a boss at that place, get the fuck out of there.
they can no longer keep it from us.
Really depicted and captured the essence of what the 80s street life was like out here in LA. You know what I'm saying? So it was like everybody I know from the East, especially like on the East Coast, people that don't really understand the gang culture out here, like how things was going down. Like Redman, for instance, like I got you on the phone with him. He was like, that was like everybody in the theater was like, damn.
Shout out to Redman.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Redman and just that role alone, man. It was like, I want to see you do more. You know what I'm saying? So what's the politic on that? Are you doing more roles or what's
shout out to John Singleton. We're working on a TV show called Snowfall right now.
Dope.
You feel me? That all came from, the road. Shout out to Isaac, he helped me get that role, and Gary Gray showed a lot of love. You feel what I'm saying? So it's just to me, it's all about working. Even after I did that shit right there, people around me still didn't even know I did it. You get me? Because I'm always thinking the worst is, what if my shit don't make it? Then I'm leaving false dreams.
What if you get cut on the What if you get cut on
I'm leaving false dreams to niggas around me. You feel me? So it ain't about. I don't count my chickens for they has basically. You get me? And in that same aspect is keeping on working. I never knew what that would have created for me, and it created something bigger that's Menace, and I'm proud to say though, OG Two-Tone. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
But at the end of the day, like, I just feel like not taking nothing away from myself as acting, but that's just something I really went through. So I was able to picture that shit and put it from what we really went through though. You get what I'm saying? So that's probably why a lot of people felt that shit, because it was a lot of emotion, anger, happiness, and everything when I was really doing that, because it really took me back to a place though. You feel what I'm saying?
So it wasn't hard for you to really get in the character at all. It was more like, was it hard to do the role?
It wasn't hard. I just had to get comfortable though.
Yeah, so what was the practice like to do something like that for a role?
I mean, the practice was, I was forgetting lines, all type of shit. You feel what I'm saying? But I just had to.
But you added your own flavor to the lines.
Yeah. Well, that scene right there, they asked me like, what would you do if you was on it? Let's record that. And that, as a blessing, that happened to be what they used in the movie, you feel me? So it's all just like real life shit, and it's just, open doors for everything else. And I feel like as soon as them doors open for Compton Menace or OG Two-Tone or Michael Taylor, whoever they think, the doors are open for everybody else who need this shit. And that's everybody around me who being looked at wrong because of their position and their situations they was in. It was like a new start, fresh air. We the same people in public, you feel me? No matter what you say about Compton Menace and bad shit, you will know, bro. Like, Menace ain't really like that, my nigga. It took something for Menace to do that, bro. You feel me? Right. And anybody that know me, anything happen, anybody know me, their first question gonna be is what they do to Menace. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because I'm brought up off the same morals as everybody else. Respect your elders, and you know, do better, help your brother do better. That's what I'm brought up.
A lot of people don't understand how important respect is in the game, not even just in the game, but just in life.
Exactly.
Like, you know, respecting each other. You know what I'm saying? It's like a lot of things that go on in the streets wouldn't even go on if it was respect put in place.
It wouldn't.
You know what I'm saying? We all know that.
It wouldn't.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, I mean, I look around, man. I had a deep conversation with Nipsey.
You know, a good nigga. I fuck with
man, a couple weeks ago, man. Such a smart dude. And you know what I'm saying, we was talking about respect and how not only you gotta respect the game, you gotta respect yourself enough.
You gotta respect yourself.
Respect your brain.
Anything else.
Yeah.
You feel me? Because anything coming intertwined with that, you gotta realize that they trying to benefit off and bring what they got coming on too.
Yeah.
You feel me? So before you let your brain get raped and ran through for something small, you gotta realize like you bigger than they wouldn't be coming to you if it wasn't for a reason. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So at this time right now, especially while you got a name like Papa, you gotta be careful what you do. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. You gotta pay more attention to what's going on around you.
Because it's bigger. It's bigger. My mom always told me, nigga, you go outside every day. As soon as they come to your door looking for you to come outside, they know what they need you for.
You out here working, and it's like most people will fall back after doing a major role like that because that role was so on point. You know what I'm saying? I know you heard it, but me talking to people in the industry and just cutting all these different people up. You know what I'm saying? By the way, Secret to Ballin' came out tonight, my movie that I worked on. Yeah, Secret to Ballin' Hip Hop Motivation. It's on Vimeo on demand. But everybody that I talked to, from Method Man to Dame Dash, Dame even said, like, when Dame, after he saw the movie, he was out here when he saw the movie, he was like, yo, that dude right there, I was like, that's family right there, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know, my daughter's family, so and he was like, man, that dude, whoever that is, he's ready.
I just feel like it just all came at a good time. It was all needed, you feel what I'm saying?
Right.
I ain't gonna talk about what I've been through in my past, but it's just something fresh that was needed though, so niggas could respect what time it was and, as a businessman and as a brand, like you said earlier, feel me? So just God blessing and us keep on working, never forgetting that this is a good thing to do, my nigga. I'd rather be in the studio every single day like I am all day, all night.
So I mean, but you gonna win anyway because right off the bat, you said the most important thing, God. You said thank you. Gratitude is the most important thing in life, man, because without thanks, because you know, thanks is like, that waters the seed. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you're doing, you get more when you're thankful. So
that's why I put small goals, you get what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck what it is.
Right.
I don't give a fuck if your goal is to be the biggest rapper, the biggest lyricist, the biggest actor. That motherfucker better be at the end of 37 or 100 goals, you get me? Because there's so much shit that you could accomplish and there's so much shit that could happen to have you discouraged.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
So as long as you follow them small goals and you stand true to yourself and know what you need to do, can't nobody tell you wrong. You feel me? Even your darkest moments, my nigga. Wow. And I done had moments where I felt like rap shit ain't for me, where I felt like niggas ain't fucking with me, where I felt like, you get me? All type of shit.
How did you get through that? Like, what was your main?
I just stayed focused, bro. Like, I'm really from the streets, you feel me? I came in this shit. I had a Lamborghini, my nigga. You feel me? Niggas will tell you, I had a Lamborghini, no record deal or nothing.
Yeah, I remember
you feel me? I was never signed to
game. You used to come by the shop. Back in the
I was never signed to game. I was never signed to Black Wall Street. So everything I was getting, it was from the streets. You feel me? It took for me to go through a case. I call it a conspiracy case. After I beat that, my nigga, mentally, emotionally, everything, I wasn't ready to do that. I beat it, thanks to God. You feel what I'm saying? But I had to change it around.
You had to change your life.
You feel me?
You changed your focus.
I had to. It's niggas that...
you were sitting in there, you was thinking to yourself like, this ain't where you need to be.
Exactly.
Because you want to talk about niggas think slavery is over, go to the penitentiary. It's in the penitentiary. That's where slavery is at right now.
Especially like living life, you know, a young nigga trying to have something and then having something and then possibly that been taken away. It's like, you know, that could break you or it could make you. You feel me?
Right. And the main thing, it breaks your kids' hearts. You know what I'm saying? See, it's like you sitting there, you can't raise your children from the pen.
That was a big thing to do with it. My first son, he wasn't even born yet when I was going through that. You feel me? So I'm like, damn, by the time I get out of jail, my son will be 10 years old.
Wow.
You feel me?
That's a big, huge gap of lost time.
It's a huge gap. He's still young, but at the end of the day, like, you can't make up for seeing the nigga walk, seeing the teeth, hearing him talk. You feel me? Like, you get me? In actuality, it's somebody else raising your kid, and you just like, you really an uncle. You get me?
You ain't even a daddy at that point.
Exactly.
You were uncle to your own child.
Exactly. So, thanks to God, I beat my shit, and ever since then, I ain't looked back. I had niggas offer me plenty of money because they know my hustle. Tell me they got this amount of bricks, this much weed, dude. Nah,
especially now too. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot more temptation. I'm sure that's coming at you.
I mean, not right now because like
they see you moving or what? They
respect it. It's a respect. You feel me?
Yeah.
If I ain't doing it, they ain't gonna bring it around me. They ain't gonna involve me.
They just know your focus is real. You know what I'm saying? Your focus is real.
If it's low like that, I could go to one of my niggas that do that. I'd rather ask for some cash, you feel me, to get a nigga over before I involve myself, and they respect that part out of the whole situation than anything else because they know what I do and what I could do, and how easy and how fast it is.
And you done seen that fast money lifestyle. What they do, fast money lifestyle, fast consequences.
And me being that road, make other niggas like get their shit right, my nigga, and want to find a different focus. You feel what I'm saying?